Hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome back. I almost said Mortal Kombat for some reason, just because we've been covering that on the channel. But welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Teal Mask, as we take a look at Fezandipiti. Now this one was a bit hard to find on the map. A lot of guides are not that helpful, so I'm going to show you where it is on the map. The best way to do it is actually to come over here on the side and then just go up. But it's a bit hard to do. We're going to take on Fezandipiti. I am going to save, if you couldn't notice my team. I have Willow on the front again because Willow is going to be help with paralyzing it, even though it's not a flying type. But let's take on Fezandipiti. I love its cry, by the way. It has one of the best word lines. Yippity yippity, yippity. I find that line just incredibly funny. But come on, Willow. Let's take care of this guy. We just have to thunder wave it because. Used Roost from the beginning. Okay, that's a flying type move, so it's kind of odd you have that. But our main goal is to paralyze you, and then we can start dealing some damage. Thank God it's not flying type, because then our electric type moves will be doing a lot more damage. We're going to do Dazzling Gleam. I don't think you used that move 2 times in a row. I could be wrong. Flatter. Oh, how kind of you to flatter my Ampharos. But it's going to be confused as a response to it. Yep, thought so. It's like Swagger, where, again, I don't want to be confused of that move. Swagger. I'd be confused about anyone Swagger, to be honest. Okay, Willow, but still hit it. Oh, you hit yourself. You fool. It's going to use Roost, isn't it? Oh, beat up. Okay, just beat up by 4 Ampharos here and poison my Ampharos. Okay. When it comes to, what you want to do to your Pokemon in terms of, a status effect, I always think you should go with, paralyzing over poison and sleep, because a Pokemon can come out of those rather quickly. So yeah, I'm hoping Willow doesn't hit herself with Power Gem. Thank goodness. That's what I'm going to use to weaken it. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. It's like, no, don't do it. But it didn't. So I'm A-okay with that. And we are poisoned though, which is not good. Really not good. We're going to use our Ultra Ball to try and capture Fezandipiti. I still love the name too. Oh, it didn't work at all. Good to know. He's gonna beat up my poor Ampharos. Good to know. It hit 1 time. Okay, that's better than the mouse hold that just kept on beating me up. Those things were evil. I guess we'll do a Dazzling Gleam, even though it's not the best. Oh, good job, Willow. You snapped out of your confusion. That is A-okay with me. Okay, I think that's enough in terms of damage, because I don't want to kill it. Thank you for all of a sudden using Flatter after I was no longer confused, but okay. I really don't want to kill it. That's the main thing. Is I don't want it to have to rebattle it. So that would be a problem. Anyone can agree that would be a problem with wild Pokemon. I don't know where I was going with that. Problem with wild Pokemon. Come on. Dang it! It was actually pretty close that time. Although you would flatter me because we're already flattered. That would probably kill Willow. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I should have brought in Cujo because Cujo would have intimidated Fezandipiti. I wasn't thinking for that. I really wasn't. I'm gonna bring in. I think for a minute who I was gonna choose. I have to choose Minerva. But the thing is, I can't really do any more damage to it in fear of making it faint. So I guess we're just going to be throwing Ultra Balls at Fezandipiti, which is definitely the hardest one so far. Yeah, because it doesn't even shake there. I'm fine with it being paralyzed. Should I try the Timer Ball? I'm going to try it. I know it's not the best option, but it does have some merit to it. It didn't work at all. That's kind of sad. I wish you would stop flattering my Pokemon, but okay. Because, again, confusion is something very easy to get out of, so I'm not as concerned about it. I like to use... let's try Luxury Ball. I don't know. It's just worth trying. I'm doubtful it'll work at all. Okay, I was freaking out. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Is it actually going to work? Also, thank you for increasing Minerva's special attack. I wish you wouldn't have done that. I'm going to try one more Luxury Ball because it appeared to somewhat work. It didn't work at all. Okay, so that was just random. Good to know. Okay, now you're healing, which is what you like to see sometimes. So I can start doing more damage to you. I'm going to go Moonblast. It shouldn't kill it. It really shouldn't. Also, it just now remembered no roost. Oh, thank you for not hitting yourself. Stop there. Leave it be. Leave it be. Don't do anything else. I'm okay with using flatter. I really don't mind using flatter. I just don't want to the HP of Fezandipiti to go down. I could use the Master Ball, but I'm trying to save the Master Ball and be a good little Pokemon trainer. Oh, dang it. That was so close that time. I was going to say, it's going to use Roost. It very much loves Flatter, which is a very interesting move for it to use. This one I thought was going to be the most difficult. That's why I kind of saved it for the last one. Come on, capture it. Yes! I was like, oh, no, you don't. But we caught Fezandipiti, which is great. Great. I'm not trying to sound like that guy from outer space. Like, if you catch it, that'd be great. But it's a poison fairy? Okay, was not expecting that typing. Fezandipiti beats its glossy wings to scatter pheromones to captivate people and Pokemon. I guess that could make sense, like, why they were able to fall in love with the Loyal 3. So, yeah. Wow, I'm impressed that we were able to capture Fezandipiti. Cool, so we caught all the legendaries for the game. If you're wondering, like, hey, when's the Ogrepon showcase? That's going to be tomorrow. But sorry, I was taking care of something. But yeah, let's full restore Fezandipiti because I said so. Restored by 177 points. That's very good. And we're going to go around and battle some Pokemon with Fezandipiti, who is the last of the Loyal 3. And who I'm surprised is not a flying type. For those who don't know, Fezandipiti is part of the Loyal 3 Pokemon who were appear to be saviors of the region, but weren't. And ended up causing a lot of problems. So yeah, we're going to battle some Pokemon here like a Woofer. There's a Lectos, which I've been meaning to capture so I can try and complete the Pokedex. Oh, there's a Sneasel there too. Good to know. So in terms of moves, it has Beat Up, Swagger, Flatter, and Roost. So it only has one real move that can use. And Trash Slice is Poison. Not what I would have done because it's technically not that typing. It's going to be a long battle, isn't it? That's the critical hit. It doesn't have the best move selection, unfortunately, which is sad. But it's just being a poor Wooper here. It hit 6 times, which is very good. But Wooper's using Toxic. Hopefully it doesn't affect it. Yeah, it doesn't affect Fezandipiti because Fezandipiti is not a, it's a poison type. Sorry, where was it going with that tangent? I don't know. It was going somewhere. I just don't know where. But we are beating the crap out of this Wooper. I don't think we'll be able to beat it. It will definitely get red. But that's a lot of... Oh, it has Toxic Chain too. Yeah, we saw that earlier, but it got poisoned now, which is A-okay with me. Hit 6 times, and that was a lot of damage done. Sneasel used Toxic, but it doesn't affect Fezandipiti. Didn't think so. And that should take care of the Wooper. Oh, it's so close to finishing it too. That's a shame. It knows Swagger too. I think if you have Flatter, there's no real need for Swagger. That's just what... I think this has a really weak moveset. Because I think Flatter does basically the same thing as Swagger, so there's no real need for it. Sorry, that was my quick tangent. But I thought I had a Sneasel, but I don't have a Tyanamo who's just hovering around. Again, really getting competitive play because it can avoid the word I'm looking for is why am I using a Dust Ball? Because it's in a cave. Anyway, because it's a it has Levitate. Electric has Levitate, which is really good. But yeah, anyway, I'm capturing so I can try and complete the Pokedex. I was looking at the Pokedex and I felt like going into it is like I could really come close to beating him. I did not want to put in my party, but okay. I want to actually give Fezandipiti a better move. I know that feels odd saying, but it's just like I feel like it has such a weak moveset. I saw a Snorunt there. It depends on what Snorunt that is if we'll capture it. I'm not trying to be like sexist, but there are 2 different forms of Snorunt. Males will evolve into the Lele, while the females will evolve into Frostlass. I really hate its moveset, I'm not gonna lie, because all it really has is this beat up move. Roost is good. I'm not going to forget Roost because Roost is great for competitiveness. I think it's one of the best flying type moves out there aside from Fly. And oh, it poisoned it too. Cool. I shouldn't be like, oh cool, it poisoned it. I'm just like, it's just nice to have that handy too. Snowscape. That's a better move than anything of Fezandipiti's moveset. I'm not trying to be like cruel or malicious. I just really don't like its moveset. I wish it had more of a poison type move to fit the poison. Use repeat ball because we already have Snow. Because of the poison typing, it should have a poison move. I think this was one thing I noticed about the other ones too, is that like, hey, they don't really have like their own unique move, which is odd because Ogerpon totally does. The rest of them just don't. If you're gonna ask me what the better poison type Pokemon is, it's going to be without a doubt Clodsire. Clodsire, I think, is the best poison type Pokemon in this entire game. I'm going to quickly see if I have any TMs I can actually give it because I really don't like it. Of any move that I would have liked better, if I can sort those by type, that'd be swell. Because purple's gonna look very similar all along the way. Learn Hex, interesting. I just feel like I have to give it a poison type move. It can't learn Poison Tail, which isn't a horrible move to learn. I wish it would know like Toxic Wave or there isn't. I don't have a lot of good poison type TMs. It can't even learn Toxic Spikes. Wow. This is actually a horrible Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Okay, it can learn Shadow Ball, which is actually pretty cool. And can learn Shadow Claw. I'll give credit turn, but it can't learn any poison type moves. Well, there's not enough poison type moves I can give it. I'll give it Poison Jab just because I want to give it a poison type move. I would get rid of... I would get rid of Flatter. Because Flatter actually aids your Pokemon. It increases special attack, and I'd rather increase the... if I'm going against an opponent, I'd rather their special attack be lower than their attack. Because that'll end up being what kills you. But yeah, I was just very upset that like I had no poison type moves, which felt incredibly odd for a poison type Pokemon. Now this poison chain makes kind of sense because it makes sense now. Because it fits for the typing. I'm going on this really long horse about how I just hate this moveset. And it's it heals itself. It's like that what's the word I'm looking for? Like those Aqua Ring Pokemon. Pokemon that know the ability Aqua Ring where they can basically heal off water type moves. Which is great. I love that ability. If you have a Pokemon that can learn it, have them learn it. I feel like such a jerk just talking. Just like, if you can have a Pokemon learn it, have them learn it. Let's see how well against the two Tiny Amount. I'd love to see us go against a Wooper, just show how different it is now that we have a Poison type move. Because again, I just really don't like this Pokemon. It's probably my least favorite of the three now. I like this design. I thought the design was what I was going for. I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite so far, but of them, it's my least favorite. At least I'd avoid the attack, but in terms of like starting moveset, it's horrible. Like, my goodness, it's probably... Oh, I just hate it. Roost is great to have. I love that a wild Pokemon, especially a legendary, has Roost. Because, again, Roost is such a fantastic move. You can't have a flying type Pokemon, in my opinion, without having Roost. But it ruins... But aside from that, it's a horrible moveset. I had to change one of the moves. Not very effective, but hopefully we'll do a bit better because we are poison type move. Yeah, that not very effective move did more than an effective move, but that was a critical hit, so keep in mind. That shouldn't be judged on that situation. Yeah, but we'll probably get Poison Chain off it. Oh, I was hoping we would get the Poison Chain, but the only good thing, I guess, about these, I could just use the beat up move instead of using that move. The one thing that I actually like about these new Pokemon is that they have... What about Lugumi, actually? Is that it has a poison-type Pokemon. Sorry, what's going up that hill? I actually have no idea. I want to terrestrialize it here, and I want to find out what... Oh, is that little water thing Pokemon? God, it's going to escape me. That's in this region, section? I don't think I've ever captured that Pokemon in any of the Pokemon games. I could be wrong, and someone's going to be like, no, MH, you actually have. Actually, I think I got in a Wonder Tree once. So I'm actually... That's a Wooper. Okay, I thought it was something else. So we're just going to poison jab the crap out of you because we got the terrestrialized form. Give me things that you're trying to do. Oh, Clodsire leveled up. Whoops did. I need to really grind up Whoops in terms of, like, the Terror Raids. I'm going to actually can go up a bit. Because, yeah, I really do want to use more of my, team. I really do. I'm gonna battle like a Sneasel and the Swine because I'm looking at the time. We have like 4 or some minutes. Gonna try and make these like 18 minutes, but it may be longer. We're not really beating up, so I'm just gonna do beat up. Okay, then would be right time to use Oh, the crap move. That's the crap move, but my crap. What's the name of the move? I'm thinking of at least it's poisoned. It's Roost. The name I'm thinking of is Roost. I can at least show up more move showcases than just the poison beat up. Horrible moveset. Monkey Dory had better moveset. Of them, Monkey Dory I think had the best moveset. I'd argue OK Doggy had better moveset too, but I disagree with that. I think, in all honesty, I'm gonna definitely heal off this. Oh, you're gonna get poisoned. But I think Roost is the only move that I think is really good of the moves that were presented to us here. Yeah. I did catch a Swinub. I do want to make it part of the team, and then I'm like, oh, I have too many ground types then. So I'm trying to make Torterra part of my main team, but at the same time, I'm kind of not. The poison will do you in. The reason I say that is because I need to have something to battle rock types. The problem is he's so underleveled. If I can get him to a point where he's like really strong, then yes, I'll use him a bit more. I have to use Poison Jab. I think that's the best move in all honesty against the Swinub. But Swinub's not really weak to any of the moves. I even think Takedown's going to do more damage than I ever did to it. Oh, the recoil did like nothing. Okay. I guess we'll have to go with Beat Up then, because Beat Up might do more. Oh, it felt like it did more, because it definitely lowered it to a yellow. But again, I could be wrong. So I was like, no, mate. It means it's worse. But at least got poison, which is good. Always good poison your Pokemon. I like poison again better. If I'm going after a legendary, I'd rather a Pokemon be paralyzed than anything else. I do not want a Pokemon to be asleep, because the Pokemon will wake up if it's asleep. It very much will. And I don't want it to be poisoned, because the poison will eventually kill it. I think we're just going to battle the Snow Ring, because that's all the time we really have. And you're like, but you can make this as long as you want. It's your video. It's like, you're right, I could. I like to make it consistent, or depending on how much we'd be able to Snow Rim. I might do a battle after the Snow Rim, so I changed my mind. But tomorrow we're going to start a look at Ogerpon. All the forms of Ogerpon, so that'll be fun. That's not me being like, sarcastic. Oh, that would be fun. I love Weather Ball made a return. I love that it did. Random move, but I still love its return. Ogerpon, then all of its forms in the next 4 days, so a lot of it being like, Ogerpon, Ogerpon, Ogerpon. So take a drink every time I say Ogerpon. So, yeah. But we're going to do one more round. We're going to do one more battle, I feel like, and then we're going to end the part. And we'll go against a Gumi. I think that's the right way to end it. So yeah, and then we'll do the new Pokemon with evolutions. And there's Selena, which will lead us right into the end of September. And that downright destroyed that Gumi. Oakley Dokley. That's okay with me. So I'd like to thank you so much for watching for our video on Pheasant. I do apologize if it was just like me being hating on this Pokemon. But I generally don't like it. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time with more exciting Pokemon Scarlet DLC videos. I'm going to try and still get all of the Among Us and everything else. But till then, we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.